Okay, hello, this is the Indigo experiment. Welcome back to another round of Psychonauts. Probably my last recording session for this
anything
game.
new in the store?
Take a look.
Now, before we do anything else, I'm going to shut up
Now,
with this dialogue.
with that, you can change the color of some of your psi powers, like your levitation ball and what have you and what not. Well, kind of a vanity thing. You know, in my day, psi
Okay,
powers
yeah, I stopped
were
caring.
sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves. What else can I do you
That's
for?
it for now.
All right, go get more airheads and come on back. Support your local merchants.
So, I also bought 2 Psycores to make 18 of those cards into challenge markers. Now, the Psi Energy Colorizer, it's really not very, it's not necessary in any way. But you know what, I think it's nice, and well, we might as well add a bit of color to this, you know, pun unintended. Well,
Can I change the color of my levitation ball?
Like, say, to
orange.
what?
I thought this was gonna go better. Yeah, anyway, let's see. How about... I normally pick something purplish, so I don't want to do that this time. How about this rather pleasing shade of mint green?
Okay.
Hope.
Nothing
Oh,
more
I
to
shouldn't
report
have
at this
skipped
time.
that.
Crawl her out.
Oh well. Anyway, there's also a ton of stuff you can do around camp. You can talk to people. There's something actually very special you can do with Mr. Pokelope. Actually, wait, I still have the birthday cake. I wonder...
Hey, why are you stopping? Oh, I thought you stopped. No. Let's go.
Can I talk to him, please? Yeah, I don't think so. Oh well. Anyway, there's something very special you can do with Mr. Pokelope, and look at me talking over loading screens again. Woo, I just wasted a few of your seconds. So anyway, I'm not going to do any of that right now. I think that instead, I'm going to wait until, well, a bonus video or something.
Yeah.
So that, well, then I could, I guess, do it without interrupting the narrative of the story. Alright, now I'm gonna just turn these in. And I really want to, start telling, you know what, I think I'll tell it anyway. So, about a week ago, maybe 2, I don't know right now, my sister, well, okay, so I was getting ready, right? It was early in the morning, I was, you know, just making myself some breakfast, and my sister suddenly just tears through the kitchen. My shoes have disappeared! So my mother was in the room, and she said, I think something along the lines of, you know, just check in the closet, you know, told you to put in the closet, standard stuff like that. I was wearing them! She actually was. It turns out that, well, at least my best guess is that she was wearing them, and then she was doing something that was distracting her. She took them off without realizing it.
Yep.
And then she went to another room.
Agent Crawler?
What?
Because the brain works like that.
I'm ready to go back into the field.
I should really stop skipping this dialogue. Oh well. Alright. Now stop. Make sure your stats match mine if you're doing 100%. Well, if you have these stats, then you have gotten everything possible so far. Right, rank 97, and, well, missing 1 1/4 brains off the interface, 11 projection depth maxi thingies. Can I press that button? Oh, come on. And this is important because this is the one I always miss. 6 extra Psy cards that cannot be made into a Psycore. Now, you might just think, you know, why do you need those? I mean, we've gotten everything, so why do you need the 6 extra Psy cards? They're kind of useless. They're not useless. So, now, during this upcoming cutscene, watch Raz's face. Watch it closely.
Mr. Pokelope! Oh, Mr. Pokelope! I was so scared! Now you're back, Mr. Pokelope, and you'll tell us what to do! Right? You've got a plan or something, right, Mr. Pokelope? Right?
That's right, baby. Daddy's here. Everything's gonna be alright. Now here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
That's what you always say, Shigor.
No, this one is really special. It's a fighter.
No, just leave it there, and I'll get to it right after I'm done with this experiment.
Okay.
Don't worry, baby. Just make sure I get put in that old tank, and Daddy will take care of business.
I can't watch.
Okay, where were Mr. Pokelope's internal organs? Actually, I wonder... I've never talked to her after this.
So,
Don't worry, Mr. Pokelope.
you say they
I'll guide
knew
your
I was
body.
coming?
We'll get your... Yeah, that little army man ought to be here any second.
Oh, crap. I guess we should probably hurry and get this done. Let's try to walk in here. Looks like he's still too preoccupied with his work.
Excellent. There it is. Good work, Shigor. Now all we have to do is get it in the brain tank somehow.
Right. Oh, that's really cool. I never noticed that. Using the Psi Energy Colorizer actually changes the color of the background of your thought bubble thingy. Huh. So, when are you ready?
Careful there now.
Get ready for the most anticlimactic handling of a major villain I have ever seen, not only in a game, but in any media ever. One of this game's biggest disappointments for me, which is, well, one of its only disappointments, really. Anyway.
It's time to make the soup.
He gets shot off the edge of the tower by the disembodied brain of a talking turtle. That's seriously it. Please shut up.
Nice and easy.
You're so funny, Mr. Pokelope. Someone's got chocolate bread. Someone does.
But Rasputin, recranialization of an adult brain without surgery...
That's a very advanced procedure. How did you know how to do it?
Well, I've studied it a little. But Shigor here knows more about handling brains than anyone I've ever met.
Really? You know, I've been thinking about getting a lab assistant.
Shigor, darling, do you know where all of the other children's brains are?
Well, if you can lead us to them, we can bring them back to their owners immediately.
Ahem.
Immediately after we break young Miss Zanotto here out of her restraints.
Alright. Once again, stop. You can still leave. I'm pretty sure you can still call forward. You can still go back to camp. You can still go through the asylum if you want. So, if you don't have everything in the real world right now, go back. Well, if you're doing 100% run, if you don't care, then that's fine too. Go back and get all of it. Because after you shoot Lily, or shoot Lily's restraints, you will not be able to go back. You will miss out forever on everything in the real world.
That almost went in my eye.
Just a fair warning. Mental worlds are still fair game, but make sure you completely clean out everything you want in the real world. Do everything you want to do in the real world right now. So without any further ado, I think I'm going to save here actually because... Okay, that was a kind of awkward...
Let's try it without the Omega phasing.
Yeah, that was kind of an awkward cut, but that's because I just realized that from my previous recording session, there were some pretty major spoilers in the save menu. So... Autosave point of no return.
Finally! If that thing gave me a cowlick, Coach Oleander's gonna burn.
At least he never got inside your brain. It's going to take me weeks to get my rhythm back.
Rasputin, you have surprised us yet again. I cannot thank you enough for what you've done.
Hey, all in a day's work for a psychonaut.
Well, Psy Cadet, you mean.
Hey! The Psychonauts should be so lucky to get someone like Raz. The brain he's got in there is...
One in a million. Thanks to all of you for bringing it straight to my door.
Oleander.
You! You took all my friends' brains. You turned an innocent fish into a giant monster. You stole all the teachers, derailing my education. And you kidnapped my girlfriend.
Rasputin, this fight is too big for you.
Back home, I had to clean up after the elephants. So trust me, I know how to take care of this ugly little pile of...
Kids, let the grown-ups handle this.
You tall people!
Sasha!
We get to kill him too!
Well, it's official. The genius is back. Time to go get ready for my Garrity show. Uh-oh, this looks bad. Ah, well, that's good. Someone must have turned off the gas long ago.
Oh, here's what my poor flowers need. A little water.
Oh no, I spilled all my turpentine and acetone.
Hey, Boyd! Long time no see!
Oh, Mr. Orderly, I did not see you there. I was just taking a little therapeutic walk in the moonlight.
Relax, the asylum's closed. We can all go home.
Leave? Here?
Yeah, this place is for crazy people. And I don't know about you, but I ain't crazy no more.
I twitch.
I have to tell you, I'm feeling pretty good.
You know, maybe it is time for us all to move on.
What do you think, Boyd? You ready to blow this popsicle stand?
The milkman has completed his route. You guys want to split a cab?
And the crib wasn't even that clean. I mean, what do I have to do to get those guys to take me seriously?
When are you going to shut up and kiss me?
I can hear that.
I know.
Surrender! Never!
The Psychonauts have a word for people who turn on their own.
Ha! I don't need the Psychonauts anymore. I'm making my own army. Got a word for that?
Yeah. Gazoon tight.
Wow.
Wow. That was my fight. I was ready for that one.
Always in such a rush, Rasputin. It takes years before you're ready for combat of that magnitude.
Well, you'd be surprised, Nine. This one's been acing all my extra credit exams.
I beat the coach once already, and I can do it again.
Darling, that was just a remote projection of the coach. He wasn't as strong as he would be if he were to appear in the real world.
Evie? Evie?
Where's his brain?
Oh, probably stuck in one of his plans to take over the world somewhere.
Hey, how's the weather down there? Ah, finally. Alone at last, eh, Rasputin?
Glad you're finally picking on someone your own size.
Yes, I've been dying for a chance to pick your brain!
Two can play that game.
Yeah, but only one can win!
Why is it that whenever I do recording, I always need to cough? Anyway, yes. Meet the brain tank. The real brain tank. Not a blueprint this time. Now, for this, you're going to want to rearrange your mental things. Telekinesis is going to be your main damage dealer here. And you're also going to want pyrokinesis and shield. Oh, also... So, basically, you just want to... bash these things, you'll find you can. This is honestly a fairly easy boss, actually. When he does this, if you can't get it out of the way in time, I could have. I'm just demonstrating. Just
Can't get a good grip.
And, you know, more or less just lather, rinse, and repeat, not rather, rinse, and repeat. Whatever, I don't know. So, I guess a more or less unrelated note. So, there's this phone game about dragons. I don't really know, I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's about dragons, and it's a lot like Farmville in that there's a lot of pointless waiting involved. By the way, I really hate Farmville, but that's another story for another time. So there's a lot of waiting involved. Basically, you just wait for your, you get an egg and you wait for dragons to grow up and excrete gold or whatever. All I know is you end up with gold in the end. And, it can take a very long time for this to happen. So, what the hell was that? Oh, well. So, essentially, oh, right, so, so there's basically just a lot of waiting around, just, waiting for stuff to happen. Not much, playing involved. But,
Can't get a good grip.
well, okay, I should have mentioned before, this game is free. So, well, but there is something that you can buy with real money. I think it's like some manner of jewel or something, I don't know. That, well, that is it. Okay. Oh, yeah, by the way, you win. That's a really easy boss. Some manner of jewel or something that, will let you skip ahead, a certain amount of hours, depending on how many jewels you have. As I just said, you can buy those for real money. I think I'm going to, reconfigure my psi powers again, because, well... Where the hell is levitation? Oh, it's up there. So basically, remember the game is free, but these gems aren't. So essentially, they're giving you something, namely waiting. Whoa, the layers are kind of screwed up there, look at that. See, look at that. Anyway, waiting. Something undesirable. They're giving you something ugly, and then offering to take it away for a fee. What? So anyway, once you're ready, you might want to save before you do this, but I don't really see the point in doing so, because, well, point of no return is already passed and everything, and this is such an easy boss, and... Get on up.
Super sneezing powder. Ugh. Try not to sneeze. Have to hold it in.